Hey guys, NTVMB here. It's been a long time since my last virus video, but I am finally back with a new one. This one is called Otto, and I know what you're thinking. Not Otto. It's a Japanese virus, so it's pronounced Otto. That's why I'm using a Japanese copy of Windows XP for this demonstration. This virus has 16 payloads, one for every month, and 4 special payloads. But before I start the video, I just want to quickly plug my Discord server, so if you want to submit malware of your own, join my Discord server from the link in the description. Enough talking, let's start the video. When run, you can see a command prompt window open up, and you're presented with a warning message. Warning, this is a real batch virus. I do not recommend using this on your host, because you run the risk of data loss. Close the command prompt if you do not want to run this virus. But we'll let the virus run, so we'll just click OK. Warning. Are you sure you want to run this virus? I am not responsible for any damage caused by this virus. Close the command prompt if you do not want to run this virus. This is your only warning. But let's run. Alright. So we can see that it should drop its files into the system32 directory. There it is. And let's uninstall VirtualBox Guest Edition so I can change the date. Alright, so the first payload occurs on January 1st, so let's change the date and restart the VM. You'll see me do this quite often because this virus does not infect files. And this is because this is the January 1st payload, it first has to welcome Windows XP to the new year. No, shut up, Windows. New year, new year, new you. Hope your computer survives the year, but for now, we must suspend our work. And when we press OK, guess what? Your computer shuts down. Alright, so the next payload occurs on January 17th. And some of you may know why that date is important to me. So when we restart the VM, and we can see the command prompt window close very quickly right there. Let's open a run dialog box, and you can see it's typing the string "Happy birthday to the creator." Okay, you can see that it's typing the string "Happy birthday to the creator of this virus" and TVMB every second. I think I might be able to kill WScript. No, dang it! I accidentally deleted my stuff. Actually, I think I could still kill WScript. Okay, I killed it. And let's restore these things to the desktop. Alright, so the next payload happens on February 4th. And we get this lovely little message right there. Like I said, we get this lovely little message right here. There it says, "It's Happy Puyo Day. Go play some Puyo Puyo." I can't pull up one of the actual games, but I can pull up a Scratch project. Okay, so most of you probably don't know what Puyo Puyo is, but when we click OK, you can see Firefox open up, and it tries to load a Scratch project, except Firefox does not want to cooperate here. Firefox does not want to cooperate here, so I can't pull it up, unfortunately. But with that out of the way, let's advance straight to the next payload, which occurs on February 14th. And we get this lovely little message right here. It says, "Oh, it's Valentine's Day, but there is no love in this world." When we click OK, it attempts to change our desktop background, but for some reason it never displays it the first time, so I have to reload it from the control panel. And there's your first look at the wallpaper, and there it is. So this is basically the computer saying there is no love in this world in Japanese. And that's basically it for this payload. So let's advance to the next payload, which occurs on March 3rd. And there we go. Today is the Dolls Festival, or Hinamatsuri, in Japan. You wouldn't think we would reference Japanese culture? Think again. And that's basically it for this payload. Now there is a payload in April, but it's kind of damaging, so we'll skip past it for now, and let's go straight to the next payload, which occurs on May 11th. I cannot speak. And we're presented with this command prompt window, which you can just close, but if we press it, but when we press a key, it attempts to eject all drives. Firefox just attempted to load it up. And now that it ejected the C drive, nothing is really working. So let's restart the computer so we can change the date. Okay, let's close the command prompt window so it doesn't eject all the drives again and change the date to June 1st, which is when this next payload occurs. Alright, so here is our greet payload. Oh, which is, you've encountered a real batch virus? This ain't your standard script kiddie virus. This virus was coded by NTVMB in June 2021. And it just, from there it just loops, but we can kill WScript. And the next payload in chronological order is the destructive payload, so we'll just skip that and save it for last. And instead, go to the payload after that, which is June 12th, which, as some of you may know, is Russia Day. And it has been a popular meme on my channel for me to reference this in both, but it's mostly just my clone hero charts. So when we run the virus again, and here it is, Russia Day. I have nothing good to say about Russia, but they're the reason why we have these viruses. And when you click OK, the computer shuts down, so it's basically copying the January 1st payload. And let's kill WScript at the end so the computer doesn't shut down. Where is that process? Oh, there it is. Alright, so the next payload occurs on July 4th. And when you rerun the virus again, it plays this beautiful MIDI of the Star Spangled Banner. Alright, so next payload occurs on August 5th. And it is attempting to send the keystroke to force some Ursa Manual blue screen. But it's really lagging here. But whatever, we'll just do it ourselves. Huh, it didn't go through. Oh, wait. Nope. Shut off the VM. Alright, next payload occurs on September 11th. and it's just like 911, and when we press OK, it repeatedly sends the keystroke to open Task Manager, so you can see that Task Manager opened, and we can't close it. Perfect opportunity to kill wscript.exe again. So we can get to the next payload, which occurs on October 31st. It's spooky time, but unfortunately I cannot play any horror games. So you know what I'm gonna do? Attempt to pull up a clip of a jump scare, but because because it's Firefox being Firefox, it doesn't want me to do that. Which is great, because we don't have to deal with being jump scared. So we can then change the date to where the next payload occurs, which is November 9th. Repeat of the September 11th payload. Alright, and the last monthly payload occurs on December 31st, which doesn't actually do anything, it just... No, I did not want to open search! It's just a reminder that, the January 1st payload is coming up, and a typo, and with a typo to match, because I was too lazy to fix it. Don't worry, I won't do anything to disrupt your activity today. Just wait until next year. Alright, so now the fun begins. And we'll go over the two damaging payloads first, which this one occurs on April 20th. And what it does is create 420 copies of the virus on your desktop. So when we refresh, we can already see it has made quite a few copies. Actually, the copying process had finished. And you can see some of them are going out of the screen, going off screen. But now, it's time for the destructive payload, so we can end the VM's suffering. This payload occurs on June 6th. And... God damn it, I opened search again. お前はもう死んでいる。何? Oops, your computer is dead. I'm sorry. And that's exactly what it looks like. Because Windows will no longer boot. And that error message is actually where I got the name of the virus from. So, anyways, that's about it for this virus. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! And, nothing appears to be running. Why does everything work the first time?